Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I told you, man, if there was anything important to talk about, I would do a quick video. Of course, the Terrible Towel Tuesday schedule will pick back up after training camp. We'll come right back. But I just wanted to talk about this real quick, man. This is going to be a short video, and mostly, guys, I want your participation in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts, what you guys have to say about this situation. So now we know, guys, Le'Veon Bell and the Pittsburgh Steelers did not come to terms with the long-term deal. Now, what does that mean? Now, I'm a little surprised that they were unable to get the deal done. However, I'm not overly concerned. You know, I see a lot of people out there saying, oh, what does this mean? Does this mean that Le'Veon Bell will not be a Pittsburgh Steeler in the future? You know, some people have already made that determination. I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way because I really feel like the situation is, it comes down to guaranteed funds. I think the guaranteed money is what's holding up the deal, and you have to look at it from the bright side. Playing on the franchise tag is not terribly bad, you know, because again, if we don't know what the guaranteed money was, you know, I would have a hard time believing it would be much more than $20 million or so. So I'm looking at it like this. Bell was probably trying to get more guaranteed money. We all know the market, you know, currently for running backs, really not that high, right? So when you look at it from the standpoint of the franchise tag, look at a guy like Kirk Cousins. You know, Le'Veon Bell is in a position this year where he can earn $12 million, right? Next year, you would assume if they had to franchise him again, it would put him roughly around $14 million or so, you know, with the early numbers. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. However, you know, there's always some risk involved because of guarantees. And that's the reason why a lot of times players don't like to play under the tag because, you know, you get a career-ending injury or something like that, then all you get was that guaranteed tag money. So there is some risk, you know, risk involved in terms of the player. But again, just because he's placed on the franchise tag, it doesn't mean that he's not going to remain with the Steelers. But you got to look at it from the Steelers standpoint. Obviously, the front office is not willing to pay but so much. And can you blame them? Let's be honest. You know, we love Le'Veon Bell. Yes, we do. But at the end of the day, we got to look at the real situation here. I mean, he has been injured. Le'Veon Bell has been injured or had some type of suspension basically since he's been with the Pittsburgh Steelers. If I'm not mistaken, he hasn't finished a 16 game season, excuse me. He hasn't finished a full season, if I'm not mistaken. You know, it's been times that he's been injured, wasn't able to play in the playoffs, and then when he finally does play in the playoffs, he has a nagging injury coming into that game against New England, gets injured in the game. You see what I'm saying? So, as much as we love Le'Veon Bell, and yes, I do love Le'Veon Bell, we got to look at it from a business standpoint, guys. You know, it's just my opinion. And like I said, I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments, but try to look at it like that. Just because he's playing on the franchise tag and they were unable to come to terms right now doesn't mean that he won't be a Steeler. Again, they have the option to tag him again next year if necessary. And they also have the option to continue to, you know, basically negotiate throughout the season, even throughout the rest of the offseason. They still have an, you know, opportunity to do that. They just had to get the tag signed or basically come to a deal by this date. Didn't happen, so that just means that Le'Veon Bell will have to play on the tag. Now, he hasn't shown up, you know, so there's an opportunity for him to not show up to training camp. We'll see. I think it would be dumb for him to do that. You know, I think it definitely shows his level of commitment. Just come on in there. You know you're going to get the $12 million. Come on in there. Get with your team, you know, and get that chemistry going. Because he already, people are saying he should have been a part of the OTAs, which I agree with. But just come on and be a part, man. Get that camaraderie going. Be a mentor for the younger guys like James Conner. So I think he should definitely come in. I think holding out or sitting out, rather, would be a mistake. But it is something that we're going to have to keep our eyes on. He has not signed that tender, you know, for the franchise tag. So that's going to be interesting. But real quick, man, as I wrap up here, I don't think this defines his career as a Pittsburgh Steeler. I do understand the business side of it from the Steelers. Because, again, they're probably not willing to give so much guaranteed or so much upfront when he has had a history. Do I want him in a Steeler uniform? Absolutely. I think he could go down very well as the greatest Pittsburgh Steelers running back of all time. But at the end of the day, again, it's a business. You have to weigh your risk versus your reward. So there you have it. But that's just my quick thoughts, man. I don't think this changes anything. I think he will probably end up remaining a Pittsburgh Steeler. We'll see. And if he doesn't, he doesn't. It is what it is. You have to move on and find somebody else. So we'll keep our eyes on it, guys. But I thought I would pop in here and just give you my thoughts. Of course, I want to hear yours as well. So definitely share your thoughts in the comments. And we'll get back on schedule with Terrible Towel Tuesday. Once training camp begins, we'll come right in that following Tuesday. That'll carry us throughout the season. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it this time, man. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Cut on your notifications so you are aware of a new video. As well as I promise, guys, it will never hurt you to hit that like button. All right, guys, until next time, we'll catch you in the next video. And we'll be listening to see what's going on in the armpit. All right, guys, peace.